we might be competing with spring break, but if one person learns one thing, it'll be worth it. So
Absolutely. And I know you've got a couple folks here in Copper Heights watching. There are a couple folks in the Homewood office that are tuning in. So there are more folks on than you can see.
that's
I also
good.
had a couple of people ask, and I see it looks like it is being recorded, but I had a couple of people who knew they had conflicts, and we'll be looking for the recording.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. And for those of you who are new, Kate, can you tell, do we have any new agents on the viewing? Or
Did you say, do we have any new agents? Was that your question? Yeah, we do. We've got several. I know I saw a second ago, Sally Hodges is on here. She's new to us in our Montgomery office, not brand new to the industry at all. Mary Fullard, I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, there are a couple new faces on here and a couple folks that we all know pretty well. So good mixture.
well, good. Well, welcome to those of you who are new and those of you who have been with ARC for a while. We're glad, and I can't wait to meet the agents who I haven't met. Hopefully that will be real soon. So thank you for your time this afternoon. And what the luxury program is there is a company in Seattle. John Brian Loach is the director, president, owner of luxury real estate, and his grandfather was in the Seattle real estate business, kind of a pioneer in that marketplace. And he actually had the idea to start this in the latter part of the 80s. So for those of you who are newer, you hear practically anytime you hear me talk or hear Kim speak, we talk about leading real estate companies of the world. And leading real estate companies of the world is the largest network of independent brokers across the country who are invited to be in that relationship. And it is a broker to broker referral fee network. That's what it is. It's a broker to broker referral network. Luxury is not a part of leading RE. So although you have an opportunity to receive leads and some other tools that I'll go over with you, this is not a referral network per se. And if you receive a lead that closes from the luxury real estate website and through your membership, there is no referral fee owed. So I know everybody likes that piece of the program, that there is no referral fee involved in the luxury real estate program. So Kate, if you'll pull up the consumer facing site, what luxury real estate is a platform for luxury listings to be featured on. And they are kind enough to allow us in our Birmingham marketplace to let those listings include any listing that is over the $499,900 price point. So in many places, these are properties that are $1 million into double-digit millions across the globe, literally, not just in the United States, but all over the world. So we are proud that our properties can be featured just at that $499,900 price point. So this program is a standalone program with ARC. It is the only program that you pay to be a member of, and that is $350 per year. And this can be placed on your ARC bill, and it can also be prorated. So this is something that you as an agent pay for, but I think when you see the many ways that it can help you with exposure and help you gain listings and help you really promote your value to potential sellers, you'll see that basically $1 a day is well worth what it can do to you to establish and define yourself as a luxury real estate agent, and also what it can do to promote your listings. And everyone feels that their home is special, and it's really a way to set your property into this prestige bracket of luxury properties. So it has 2 websites. We'll start here with what your consumer will see when they just go to luxuryrealestate.com. And luxury real estate does drive consumers to their website. And we hope that you, as a member of the luxury program, will also help point your database to the website so that they can see these beautiful properties. But if you go to the main page here, Kate, what they would see as a consumer who is just visiting the luxury real estate page, it always has a house featured here. They're beautiful properties. Again, they are from all over the world. ARC is pleased to be a Regent member of luxury real estate. And what that means is one of the added features we have is that our listings have prominent placement on the luxury website. So for any listing that is over that $499.9 mark, your home, whether you are a member of luxury real estate or not, would be pulled from the Birmingham or Montgomery MLS and be featured on this website. What happens if you are a member of luxury is that your contact information appears beside your listing. If you are not a member, as I said, your home would be featured there, but someone who is a member would be featured as the agent there. So Kate's showing you here just an example of this. So if we have any questions, I'll leave time at the end for you to ask anything about it. But you're seeing here some examples of listings that ARC currently has that are being featured here. Kate, if you'll go up, please, to the About section and play just the short video that kind of defines luxury. Is it showing? Do you hear audio? Is there no audio, Kate?
No matter if you're selling in Waikiki or you're selling in New York City or you're selling in Abu Dhabi, the same challenges face us. How do you market? Who do you market to? How do you also have the greatest exposure?
If you really want to be a leader, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You have to travel, you have to meet new people, you have to share and promote your market.
The value that luxury real estate brings to our business is it helps us be a global brand. It helps us meet brokers from all over the world. These people are not only titans in the industry, they're legends.
It's important to our clients that we participate in Who's Who in Luxury Real Estate because it gives us a global reach. We're able to demonstrate how we can promote and market other people's homes on a global platform.
The reason my clientele benefits and likes us being a member of LuxuryRealEstate.com is it doesn't only give us the ability to expose our properties on hundreds of websites around the world, it also gives us the opportunity to meet the brokers from those markets that teach us their cultures and what their buyers are expecting when they come to our market.
3 years ago, we looked at LuxuryRealEstate.com and decided this was an organization that prioritized luxury real estate, was well connected, and could introduce us to other key real estate players from around the world. So we elected to join, and we're proud now to be a Board of Regent member. We really value our association with LuxuryRealEstate.com.
Our conferences are unique because we do bring together the best in the industry, from franchises, from independent companies, agents, brokers, operations staff. It's a special experience.
We've made such tremendous friendships out of this organization that it's a family reunion for us.
The connections I make at the conferences, the technology that we've picked up that is ahead of what we've been exposed to at home.
I have this great arsenal in my toolbox. I have LuxuryRealEstate.com. Look at the analytics and look at the traffic. People are going to see you may not have thought could get to you. I mean, you're sitting on a gold mine there.
The consumer comes to the website, they know they're going to see the finest properties in the world and the finest brokers in the world.
Okay, so that gives you a taste and a little information about what the luxury real estate program is designed to do. And Kate, going back just to the consumer page that they would see if they were entering and not looking at a specific listing here, you can, from this page, share any property to use as a social media posting. If you go to the properties over here next to the Lion's Head, if you look on this properties tab and you scroll down, a great idea for a social media posting would be to go to the short-term rentals section. They feature houses in Italy. They feature houses all over the world, Naples, Florida. So now that travel is opening up, maybe not as much on the international front, but nationwide, there are some fabulous properties. Kate, if you scroll down, you'll start to see some properties in like Naples and various areas. And if you wanted to take one of these properties and post it to social media, you could just say something like, wouldn't it be great to vacation here? For more information, contact Earl Fairley. Remember me, locally, nationally, globally, or whatever. So it's very easy. At the very bottom of all the photos of the beautiful homes, you see the icons for social media down there, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, etc. And it's easy to just post these direct to your website. It really takes less than a minute. So that's a great way for you to promote yourself as a luxury agent and for your client base who follows you on any of these venues to see that you really do have this connection. Kate, if you'll switch over and go to the luxury lounge, you'll remember that I said that this program has the consumer facing website, but then it also has the luxury lounge, which is the area that I refer to as the agent resource section. So if you start on this far right tab up here, membership, if you'll back up one and go to membership and go to Regents Zone right there, you will see that as a Regent member, we have these tools. And the one that I use most often with agents who are trying to secure and set apart their special listing is the listing letter. And Kate, if you'll check on that, it is the middle letter here called the recommendation letter. And I can do these for you. It doesn't take very long. It is a template. Here are the details. You simply fill in the client name, how you want them to be referenced, your name, and what they receive is a letter that tells them that ARC Realty and you as their agent are members of this network and that their home will achieve this extra exposure and really just kind of, again, sets their house apart as being a nice listing. So it really is not hard to do, but it doesn't take me long to do. So if you have a property that you would like the homeowner to receive this letter when you're going on a listing appointment, let me know. You can print it out and take it on the listing. If you go to product, it says choose one, and that's where you have the opportunity to just print this letter and have it sent. Or if you want to have it actually sent from Luxury, you have that option to have it overnighted. It's $40 and it arrives on your seller's doorstep. So I think that that is a great tool. You've probably have a feel at this point for what the quality of their marketing pieces look like. You as a member of Luxury have the availability to use their logos. They have a whole marketing section. Kate, if you want to back out of the letter section here and go to the media kit, you can see here they have all types of exposure opportunities. If you go to marketing, drop over to marketing, you can see all of their marketing materials, and you have access to all of this. Additionally, Kim can help you. I will help you. We will get your listing featured. They have mail outs available that you can customize. Those do have a charge. They're like $495. They will do a beautiful postcard customized to you as the agent and send that out to your database. But wonderful materials here. Kate, if you want to show them in the media kit there are two pieces that I think are exceptional. Again, here's just some general information so that you can familiarize yourself and be able to promote the program. But if you'll see here, as you scroll down the slide, it gives you that global presence. This slide that's called traffic, I think, is a great piece, and it shows all of the views that they receive from across the globe. So I would definitely include this piece on a marketing presentation to your seller. And I would also include the one that is the picture, Kate, of the globe. I think it's maybe back a couple, that really shows your global exposure. It's the one called Global Network. Here you go. And it's a beautiful piece. And so here you would be able to tell your seller that they would have, in addition to all of the regular web exposure they would have through Arc Realty, they would have exposure with 125,000 plus associates, all of these offices across the globe. And so this is another piece that I would suggest that you just print out and take on that type of listing. I know as an agent, you're always looking for ways to touch your database. And I think the Luxury Magazine, Kate, if you can get to the Luxury Magazine.
Sorry, I was distracted with Barbara Wheeler. I think she and I are planning to go to Luxury mainly for the martinis, but also for the education.
Well, great. I mean, the conferences are in spectacular places, and they are great. But the Luxury Magazine that Kate has pulled up here, they, during COVID, put the magazine to digital format, not a mail out format. And this is something else that you can easily share to your entire database, again, strengthening you as a luxury agent. And Kate, you can show them from the front of the magazine. All you do is hit share in the top right-hand corner, over top right-hand corner, and there it goes, boom, to your database. So that is, it's a beautiful magazine, and someone may not sit there in one, time period and go through the whole magazine, but it's, again, making that connection between you and is a great touch point. I don't think anyone tires of seeing beautiful properties. They also feature webinars. That's back under the membership section where we were previously. And you can take these without any charge to you. And it's a great way to kind of hear what's going on and give you a feeling of what's going on in the luxury market across the globe. Any questions so far about anything that I've covered here?
Marie.
Yes. Hello.
All right, and just to clarify, to join is $350 a year.
Correct.
And tell me again the price point that's considered. What did you say, over
$499.9, basically $500,000.
Now we can't hear you. Hold on, Marie.
Oh, wait, Barb, turn it up on your computer and off on your phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on, we're working on volume.
All right, wait 1 minute. Okay, she put it in the chat.
Okay, yes, basically 500,000
Okay.
and above. Kim, do you want to talk about how to join and kind of that process, and also about the password and how to set your password and all that good stuff?
Sure. So our annual renewal for the program comes around every April. And if you have a listing 500,000 or above, I highly suggest that you consider joining when we do our renewal next month. However, if that doesn't apply to you at the time, but come summertime, you do find yourself in that situation, we're happy to help you join mid-program as well. So we want to make it easy for you guys, and we want to make it cost-effective for you as well. So either way, regardless of when you might consider joining, what you would do is let Marie and I know that you're interested, and we can go into your profile on the ARC website, and we can take your picture and we can take your bio, and I can populate your profile on the luxury website that way. Now, we do suggest that you take a look at your bio and even customize it, because generally there are different comments you might want to make if you're trying to target this luxury or this executive level market. So we do suggest that you kind of review your profile. I can make your bio whatever you want, but what I usually do for expediency is borrow what we're already using. But we do suggest you do polish that off for this luxury application. And if you would like Marie to proofread that for you or make suggestions, she's happy to do that. As we mentioned, it's a $350 annual fee for the program that gets you 12 months of membership. We post it to your office bill, so that's very simple to take care of. I do suggest, if you have a listing, that you do join, because understand all our properties over $500,000 sweep from MLS. And if you are a member, luxury associates you with that property. So if you then have an inquiry about the property, that would come to you. And as Marie mentioned, it's not a referral program, so there's no referral fee due whatsoever. That lead would just come straight to you. However, if you have a listing and you're not a member, that listing still sweeps. But if there is an inquiry about the property, luxury would send that inquiry to one of our ARC Realty member agents. So you might find yourself in a position where you could miss out on a buyer if you are not associated with your luxury property. That's a seamless sweep from MLS. It's automatic, and your joining is very easy for you as well. Your profile populates immediately, and then the next time luxury sweeps through our MLS, you would then be associated with your property. I believe there are 4 sweeps a day. So we can make that happen almost in real time. Earl, you had mentioned an issue with your password. For all luxury agents, your username is your email address. So that makes it really simple. And you would just go to the homepage and click login, and you would type in your email address as your username. And then if you don't know your password, you would click forgot password, and you would go through the luxury process of, they would send you an email, you would check the email, and you would update your password that way. We don't have the ability in-house to reset your password, but it's very, very simple from their website, and you shouldn't have any trouble taking care of that. But if that process for some crazy reason doesn't work, Earl, please let me know, and I would reach out to my contact on the West Coast, and I'm sure they would assist. But it's a seamless process. You shouldn't have any trouble resetting that. The magazine Marie mentioned, the digital magazine, it is published 3 times a year, and they do have at times really attractive pricing. Like they run specials recently. You could buy an ad for as little as $250. I think this came out like 2 weeks ago. So if you have a property that, even though this market is really booming, sometimes it's the upper price point properties that maybe aren't moving quite as quickly. So if you have a property that you feel like might have been on the market too long, we would suggest joining this program to increase your exposure, and also then consider if you wanted to have an ad in the magazine, because the magazine being published 3 times a year, that means the current edition is in circulation for 4 months. So that's a really long time of exposure, especially at that sale price when they ran a couple of weeks ago at $250. But the beauty of this program is we can see the analytics. And so if you have a seller that is very concerned about, traffic to the website and how many people are seeing my properties, like, you actually can get that information and report it to your seller. So that's a huge plus to show that you are driving views to their property.
Kate, do you want to show them what a lead looks like when the lead comes in, an inquiry on the property?
Sure. So, I mean, when it comes in, it's going to go directly into your email. If you are a luxury agent, we also will get a copy of that. So if you get that lead and then you get another email from Kim or from any of us, it's just because we want to make sure you don't miss it. So it's a good opportunity. I mean, there are a lot of qualified leads. We don't see a lot of spam coming through this at all. But if you were to log into your luxury lounge, this is what it looks like from your perspective. So you can always go back in and recall it. Now, I think this is from an admin view, but it would look the same on your page. You would just have contact information here. So didn't want to share Lindsay's leads contact info with everybody here, but somebody came in and asked for more information about this property she had in Vestavia. So you can look in on what's the date, what was the original message, and then you would have that person's contact info down here. If for some reason it is spam, you can go up here and report it, and it helps make that better for the next time that another agent doesn't have that issue. So really easy to use, but like I said, it's directly into your inbox, so you don't have to go here to find that.
When you opened up your conversation, Marie, you mentioned Birmingham. I'm assuming this is also available in Montgomery. And
yes, it is.
Is it an exclusive situation where ARC is the only luxury real estate company?
We are the only Regent member in the state of Alabama. So it is a very exclusive. And I think if you just show this, the consumer facing page, if I were to go on a listing appointment, which I have been on listing appointments with some of our agents previously, and they started by showing the consumer page and that their home would be featured on this page, etc. And the house that we were trying to get the listing on was owned by a builder. And he said, you know what? you don't have to tell me any more about luxury. He said, when I was choosing the amenities for building this house, I went to the luxury website and I also bought a luxury magazine. And he said, if you're affiliated with that, that's good enough for me, and signed the papers on the spot. So that's a great success story. And I know Betsy Bell, Joy Dill, Earl, lots of agents have used that recommendation letter. And I think that's another great way to just set you apart from the competition, that you have this endorsement from luxury real estate. Anybody have any other questions?
This isn't a question, but I did want to brag on us for a second. This is a little clip from their awards ceremony last year that they did digitally. Oh no, it says having trouble playing the video, but we won the luxury real estate.
Well, Arc Realty in Alabama won the luxury real estate marketing contest for the best website. Y'all, that is so huge. I mean, the day that happened, I was jumping up and down and screaming, and it's a great way to stand out.
Introducing the award for best website is Michael Edlund, Who's Who in Luxury Real Estate's Vice President of Interactive Media, our own in-house website expert.
The winner is Arc Realty.
But I mean, I do think that, you know, that is
Several submissions
a
in
good
the
promo
best
point.
website category reached the baseline that I look for in terms of listing search, customer tools, and overall technology robustness. The winner this year, though, did all of that, but in addition, excelled in 3 areas that makes it stand out above the competition. 1, or as we say in Europe, 1, design. Elegant, light, and welcoming design that feels unique and not templated. And 2, community. Emphasis on in-house produced, hyper-local editorial neighborhood content, both written and photography. 3, approachable. The design, community pages, agent pages, and technology that subtly stays out of the visitor's way all add up to a very approachable experience.
Are you ready for your big surprise?
So yeah, just a little plug there.
Yeah, that was great. And hats off to everybody who was involved in the design of that, because that was huge recognition, again, globally. So there are lots of tools. I really encourage you to get in there and play with it for sure. Be sure that you're using all of their marketing pieces and logos, etc., and really promote yourself as a luxury agent, and use this differentiator to show your seller what you can do for them with this Regent relationship. So if anybody has anything, happy to help. Otherwise, let you get back to your day.
Hey, Marie, can I ask a question?
Certainly.
You say that we're the only Regent member in the state of Alabama. I guess that means we're not the only member. So there are other companies that are members of it, but
not in the Birmingham market.
So we're the only member in the Birmingham market?
Yes.
Only company?
Yes. As far as I know, I think Realty South is a member maybe of Luxury Portfolio, which is an arm of Leading RE, but we chose this relationship with Luxury because of the price point of the $500,000, because we thought that really opened it up to our market more. I think the Luxury Portfolio entrance is $1 million plus. But the Regent member, it's really exciting when I attend the meeting or whatever, we have the opportunity to actually be involved in decisions that the board is making. So it's kind of a special group that is actually part of the leadership of the organization. So it's a great honor to have that. And I think we have, Kim, you might know the number more, probably 26 or 28 agents who are luxury members. Is that about right?
I think we're closer to 35 now.
Okay.
Even approaching 40, because we've had multiple agents that have needed to join since we did the renewal last April.
Right.
I'm adding people frequently, very frequently. So I would say we're more like 35 and even closer to 40 now.
There are 45 people that are on our luxury team. Now that does include folks like you and me, but I would bet that that's at least 40 strong of agents.
Because we've got Bo and Tommy as members. Yes, exactly. So,
and I would tell you too that $350 a year, if you even multiply that by 40 agents that we have, does not cover the cost of that membership. To be the Regent member is a very expensive tool, and the company feels like it's worth the investment to give you that leverage on being able to secure those listings and have your properties featured in a luxury format.
We did look it up. There looks like there's one other company, Van Valkenburg and Wilkinson, which kind of serves that Huntsville, North Alabama zone. But aside from that, there is not another company listed with the state of Alabama on the luxury website, aside from ARC. So if they're here, they're not marketing it.
Anything else? Well, again, thank you for your time. And I know it's a lot of information, and don't feel bad. I have agents all the time who are like, help, I have an opportunity for a luxury listing. And I know that I'm a member of that thing, but now what is it that I do or whatever? So happy to help on short notice, long notice, whatever we can do to help you get that listing. We're here to help. Thanks.
Awesome, y'all.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.